I didn't schedule this one, so I know it may or may not have people in it. So, just after my lesson, we had the mister going in the arena, which really helped. But as soon as I came out here, it's breaking off. It feels hotter than it says. It says it's 90. My car says 83, but that's not, couldn't even be possible. I think my thermometer broke in my car for the outside. Put my shoes on. Hello. Doggy girl. Hello. I just got done with my lesson. You can tell I got sweaty helmet head. And we just got done hosing down my horse because I had a helper helping me hose her down because I didn't know how she would react. And she did great. But we sweated her up. I sweated her up because she's an older horse. And hello, somebody else is in here too. So anyway, she got sweaty, and apparently so did I, even with the I need to turn my AC colder and my fan up. Come on. There. Oof, I gotta close the door, but I'm taking my boots off. Anyway, I get my boots off. I don't like driving in my boots. They're not as comfortable as my tennis shoes to drive in. So I'm like Mr. Roger. Get the comfy clothes on when I come home and put my comfy shoes on when I get in my car. Before I get home. So anyway, it was a fantastic lesson because I rode the horse that I had difficulty with. What was it? A week and a half or so ago. I'm not sure exactly how long ago it was. Anyway, I was really off balance last time I rode her, and she's a horse that needs perfect balance or she goes everywhere. And my ride last time was a sloppy mess. But this time, it was really nice. And I got her trotting. And I got her nice and sweaty. And everything. But not too tired. I had to pull her out in the middle. She was hot. But the mist helps us and helps the horses. The mist is so nice. Like, I wish I could have taken a video of it. They don't want us to take video in the... I'll ask again if I can have special permission, but they don't like you to. There's like, I don't know, some kind of legal issues with it or whatever. Some of the horses belong to people who we'd have to get permission from to have their horses filmed and whatever. Doggy girl, did you like this already? Thank you. There's 3 people, so that means, there's only 1. So doggy girl, what's going on with you today? My burger. It was good. It was really good. I had some dipping sauce with it that I made, just that. Well, I think I told you in the live. I had some sour cream and mustard dip with it. I'm going to put my... maybe I'll just hold it. because I got a pop socket. I can kind of hold it and dry it at the same time. My pop socket will make it possible for me to not drop my phone and not be distracted. So I had a electrolyte popsicle this morning. This is the last little drips of it right here. Yum. I let it melt. Nothing much, just chilling. Ooh, it's raining. Ooh, I would love rain. It would be nice. It's supposed to be 100 tomorrow. Ick. It was like 96 yesterday, and the power went out. So, no AC. The house stayed cool because I didn't go in and out the door too much. I went out and I fixed my lawnmower tire. Well, supposedly. I fixed it, but it's still, even though I put Fix-A-Flat in it, I need to get some more Fix-A-Flat because it's still too low. I'm going to refill it with air and see if it holds the air. I'll see. It might. Anyway, I had to drive it for 2 miles. I had to drive it around for 2 miles to make the Fix-A-Flat go around all the way around the tire and seal it. But so that was hot. It was like 93 degrees or whatever. And then when I got back, my power went out. And I heard this beeping, and it turns out it was my computer has a fancy, a really good surge protector hooked to it so that it doesn't get blown up in a surge, you know what I mean? And that would be an expensive thing to have to replace. And so it was beeping, and I finally figured out that it wasn't the HVAC beeping, it was and I looked at the fuse box, and it wasn't the fuses. So I called the power company, and they were glad I called because they said nobody had reported it yet. But it took them all the way from, 1:30 or something in the afternoon all the way till 8:30. So I ate sardines. Things in my fridge stayed cold enough. And then I stuck some things in my chest freezer because, of course, it was coldest of anything. And I had some smoked herring and some sardines. I didn't starve, but by the time the power came back on at 8:30, don't get distracted, Cathy. I was really hungry, but I was also tired. So I was sitting there and I was playing a game called Travel Town, and then I finally got up at 9:20 and I made dinner at 9:30. So I made steak. And I turned the live on so you can go and watch that if you want to. And met some new people, got couple new subscribers. That was so cool. A lady my age named Marie. And and I gotta ask you, you're from Alabama. Do I remember that right? Right? Because there's a guy named MES and then a bunch of numbers. I just call him Mess. And he is from Alabama. He's in Alabama. And he's 13. I just think it's funny. He's around because you're 13, aren't you? Something like that. You're 12 or 13. Right? So I told him, I said, at some point, you and Doggy Girl will be in the chat together, and you're both from Alabama. I just think that's cool beans, right? Cool black-eyed peas. cool black-eyed peas and collard greens. Give me some cornbread. Definitely not carnivore or keto, but hey, collards. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Right. Right. Okay. Yes. He originally said it was a typo. He said he was 12. And so I kept saying he was 12, and he said I'm 13. That was a typo. So anyway, you guys are the same age. That's just wild. Small world, right? Small world. On my little channel from Washington, out of 157 people, I might have 160 at this point. Every little milestone is so cool, I think, for my I'm loving. Why is my speaker? But you can hear me, right? So I didn't bring my earbud. My sound get reconnected, at least temporarily. Hi, tractor. Goofing around. Quit goofing around. I need to rush up on this tractor. Don't be dumb. Because they're slowing down going on over the railroad track. Just saying. And they're going the same way I'm going. That's a Kubota tractor. Those are nice tractors. Or no, maybe it's a Husqvarna. Husqvarna. Doesn't matter. Whatever it is. It's orange anyway. I have to get to the place where I can go past, and this truck is trying to run me over behind me, and I'm like, well, I can't go any faster or I'd go up under this tractor. Leave me alone. And this is a no pass. These people, like this truck, seems like maybe the kind of person they would pass in a no pass. And that would be a pain in the butt. A dangerous thing. I would back off and let them get in their accident. We're going around a 35-mile-an-hour curve with double lines, so no pass. It's a snake curve, so anyway, get my electrolytes on board when I get home. Probably just another popsicle. Those popsicles work really well. No, I'm not getting the same amount of electrolytes in one popsicle that I would in, I'm not getting the whole packet, but I can't really chat back and forth because I'm driving, obviously. But I'll take a picture before I get home so I can see what it is. Plus, you can go into the replay and say things are. It'll give my channel more views, more visibility if you comment, like, share, comment. All those things help, which is awesome. I think I'm coming up to the pass zone. Anyway, what was I saying? So, the electrolytes. So, I am going. I'm distracted because I gotta pay attention to this flow. We're going 18 miles an hour. And the truck behind me is probably getting more and more. They have somewhere very important to go, They're trying to pass, even in the no pass, I can see. Anyway, one more turn, and then I think there's a passing place. About my glasses. I like my glasses. I've often gotten glasses same in color palette. I do like purple. It's my favorite. It's like Jesus' robe, royal robe, purple, purpley durple. Oh yeah. I haven't been to this house church yet, but there's a house church tonight. I would have to leave the house at 5. We shall see. The only problem is, I'm not going. Here's why. I have a horseback riding lesson again tomorrow morning, and the church lasts until about 9:30, and it takes me an hour and a half to get home. I'd be home at 11. I might not go to sleep right away because I have to take care of doggums and, let them out and stuff. I don't have to feed them because I'll feed them before I go. But my dog pooped in my room last night. That was so sick. Like at 4:30 in the morning, I wake up and he had jumped off the bed, and I was too tired to get up and let him out. And he didn't ask to go out. He just went over in the corner and pooped. And I told him, I said, why didn't you poop last night? Like, you went outside before we went to bed. Dogs always have to poop right away after they eat. And he's not constipated. It was the other way. He didn't really have diarrhea, but it wasn't hard. Sorry, that's WTMI. I always do some kind of WTMI. That should be my channel. Cathy WTMI. At Cathy WTMI. Oh, my internet's staying in. Oh, my cruise control didn't stay on. I don't know what that's about. Oh well, I don't need it on because I have to slow down to 45 up here. Anyway, just driving along the highway, and I'm going to go across railroad tracks here shortly. So you'll hear the boom boom, and I'm have to slow way down on one set because they dip way down. And I need to get gas. Well, I need to top my tank. So, my daughter's birthday is in 9 days. And my grandson's birthday is in 7 days, in a week. His birthday is on Friday. I'll have to send them. Sometimes when I forget, I just give them an Amazon. My daughter likes it that way. She likes like an Amazon gift card, or last year I got her she goes to the massage therapist and a chiropractor. Anyway, I think it was massage therapy. And so I paid for her massage therapy because it's kind of spendy. It was like $90. But I did that for her birthday. That was fun to be able to do. I'm glad I was able to. This year I'm going on a cruise next month, so I don't have any money. Anyway, did I tell you guys about that? I'm going to the Bahamas. Oh, hi, Miss. I'll look at the chat when I get back home. Okay, I think I froze for a little bit. I'm good now. But my signal kept going out. My internet kept going out. Right now it's in because I'm in Cheney, and then when I get out of town, it might go out again. So we'll see what happens. If it goes out too much, I'll have to just go out and make a whole new live stream when I get back. I'll probably have steak in here. I want some dip. Just eat steak. I'm surprised it's not hot from sitting in the car. It's not that hot. It's not rare enough for me. When I reheated it, it got overcooked. So it's kind of dry. You guys can hear me okay, though. You must be able to hear me okay. Because you're about birthdays and such. Yeah, my grandson, my youngest grandson, will be 3, June 25th, July 25th. My daughter will be 27 on July 27th, and my other grandson, the brother of Gideon, Solomon, will be 6 on August 5th. Or is it 4th? My friend Mary's birthday is the 5th, I think. Okay, bye, Mess. Thanks for coming. Hey, did you realize Doggy Girl's in here and you're both from Alabama? Huh? I don't know. Anyway, Doggy Girl's the one from Alabama. Oh, nobody's in here. Okay, I'm gonna go get gas. Nobody's in here right at the moment. Ugh. Man, as soon as you turn that AC off, it's hot right away. Crazy. Oops. I might just shut her down since nobody's here. I don't know. What are the gas prices where you are? Just getting my card out. Oh, I forgot I was going to take my blood sugar. I'm going to do that. Take my blood sugar. I have this gas app that gives you discounts, but I don't think I have a discount for this gas station. Let me check. I parked too close to the red bar because I never want to be too far away, but then sometimes I get too close. Oh, hush up, car. Hush up, hush up, hush up. Okay, I gotta pop out for a sec just to see if I've got a discount at this gas. Yeah, sorry. Nobody's here anyway. but there was a no good discount. So the discount went from $4.10 to $4.01, and the gas here is $3.95. So okay. $23.05. That was kind of, I mean, that's cheap, but it was only half a tank. So I usually don't fit quite $40. Anyway, I'm gonna put my card away. $23.05. Wait, get the AC going on again. So, I've showed these riding pants before. I like the color. They're summer weight. So they're riding tights, and they have this patch on the inside for riding, so you don't get chafed on the saddle. Plug my seatbelt in. Ooh, that feels better. Yeah, as soon as you turn that AC off, you start sweating to beat the band again. I'm telling you. Gotta get my electrolytes on board when I get home. I know some carnivores don't need as many electrolytes. They don't seem to. They don't get cramps or whatever, but I do. But those popsicles, I don't know what it is. The gelatin? Maybe if I drank more bone broth, because bone broth has, natural collagen. I take collagen though. I take all kinds of stuff. I take collagen, beef collagen. I make bone broth. For a while I wasn't making bone broth because I had histamine reactions in the bone broth because it's cooked for a long time. Actually, it was causing, I could do meat broth, but not bone broth. Kind of funny. But histamine reactions, because your body tells you when you're eating, when you're healing and you're detoxing, your body tells you what you can't do, what you can and can't do, what makes you feel the best. And I was having histamine reactions. I had reactions to dairy. I couldn't do cheese for a while because it would
stove me up. Now it doesn't. So I can do a little bit of cheese. I don't go crazy with it, but I do a little bit of cheese. I did some, because I didn't have any way to cook yesterday. I wanted to get some fat in, and I didn't want just plain butter. So I took my butter and this is funny, I cut up little squares of Parmesan and put a square of butter, like a little cheese-sized square size of butter with the cheese, and I ate it. I ate them and it was good. And I just ate a bunch of that. And it helped with my energy. When I get home, I'll need some fat, because I got some fat in this morning for energy boost. You don't do carbs. I mean, you can, but you know, some bodybuilders say that they have, or you know, high athletes that are, you know, really do hard push exercise. Oh, I was gonna take my blood sugar. I think I'll find a place to pull over. There's a place over here. There's like a turnaround kind of thing. Or maybe I'll just pull over in Tyler. Anyway, and so that was good. And I ate, like I said, I ate sardines, I ate some herring, canned herring, because the power went out, so I had no way to cook, which was a bummer. I'm like, oh, my steak's thawed, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I don't have. And so then I went out to the barbecue. I'm like, well, I'll barbecue. And I opened the barbecue, and I knew I had bees in there. I knew I did. I need to get a can of bee killer. I need to check and see if I have some. Tonight after dark. Last night I was just wiped from being out in the heat yesterday, just that bit with the fixing the mower tire and stuff. You know, and I was just beat. So, and I've been doing more lately. I've been getting, you guys are motivating me actually. You guys, you just don't know, because when I figure, you know, I'm getting on a live and I'm doing some cleaning, or I'm doing some organizing, or getting the tire fixed on my mower or whatever, if I know I'm going on a live and I said I was gonna do this, then I do it. You know, do a bunch of laundry, clean up the room that my friends stayed in when they came to stay, and I got right up there. I didn't procrastinate. I got right up there right after they left and deflated the air mattress so my puppy wouldn't go in there and pop it with his nails or his teeth, because he's a cray-cray. He's cray-cray. He will chew on whatever. He's still a puppy. Anyway, this truck, I want to go around him. Oh, I'm gonna pull off. I'm gonna pull off and do my blood sugar, so maybe I'll just stay behind this slow truck. There's a person behind me that probably would like it if I got around him, because it would make it easier for him to get around him, because he has a trailer. Anyway, so somebody's driveway. I don't want to pull his driveway. Anyway, so no, you guys really motivate me. Like, I'm house clean and stuff, and it motivated me to have somebody who had an emergency, you know, trouble in her marriage and needed to have somewhere to stay. It motivated me to clean, and get that room all fixed up for them to stay. Kids to sleep on a queen size. Oh, I could have pulled off there. Oh, I was gonna go to Tyler. I'm just gonna go to Tyler. There's cars coming. Here, I'm gonna pass this person. Keeps dropping. Take a screenshot of my chat because once I close the stream, I can't get back to chat, as far as I know. As far as I know. So, yeah, so, oh, I need to set this again, set my cruise control. So, yay, I got my gas filled up. 23.05. I'll have to put that in my budget thing. Didn't set. That's weird. Come on. I gotta get some more. You know what I do for washer fluid? I make my own. It's water, Dawn dishwashing liquid, a quarter cup of, or no, a half a cup? I think it's a half a cup. A half a cup of, we're talking about a gallon of water, or a gallon jug. A half a cup of rubbing alcohol. Works really good, trust me. And like just a good squeeze of Dawn dishwashing liquid, not too much, or it'll be too sudsy. And yeah, the rubbing alcohol works great, especially in the winter, because it helps it not freeze on the windshield. So in the summer, I don't know if you need the rubbing alcohol so much. Maybe you could swap the rubbing alcohol for white vinegar. White vinegar works really well. My kids used to complain because they could smell the vinegar in the car when I spray the window. Like, oh, people complain way too much about vinegar. I like vinegar. I like pickles. Yep, I like sour things. And you can do a little bit of apple cider vinegar with carnivore. Apple cider vinegar is good for what ails ya. I don't think it's... Some fermented foods are good. However, I did kimchi one day. I had it in my eggs, I had some more on my steak, I had some more in the evening. And by the end of the day, I was a mess. Like histamine, sneezing, diarrhea. Yeah, it wasn't awesome. So I'm like, okay, I can't do this. I can't do it right now anyway. Can't. So it is low carb, but it's spicy and stuff, you know? So I'm gonna stop here and do, is this store actually opened? I didn't think they were ever opened. No parking. I'm just gonna pull in here for a minute. If somebody came, it says no parking, but this place isn't even open. Come on. Don't be dumb. There's somebody parked on the other side and I bet it says no parking over there. Okay, I'm gonna stick my... Nobody's in here anyway. You can watch the replay if you wanna. Some people do. So that's why I'm doing this live, even though I don't have anybody in here right at the moment, because people will watch the restream. I'm getting my blood sugar thing out. You know what though? I forgot. I washed my hands at... I need to put some alcohol prep pads in. I don't think saliva will hurt it. Let's do that finger. So, dang it. Just clean my finger off and my lancet poker. Oh shoot. Went all the way into the middle of the... I'm going all the way back so I can find my lancet up under the seat. Come on. Oh, I might have to go. I have to go in the back. That's so dumb. So I have to go in the back seat. I'm gonna put this all the way forward. Go the opposite way. Go all the way forward. I know about where it is. Found some garbage down there. Killed 2 birds with 1 stone. Get it so close that I won't be able to get out of the car. Because I'm so far forward. I'll lock the door. I got it. I do need to make a trip into Spokane. I need to get some of that bee spray. I could order it from Amazon. That's why I order stuff from Amazon a lot of times. I'm still on, aren't I? Boy, it's so bright I can't tell. Just trying to see. Anyway, I think you're on because I can see the chat word. I don't know if anybody's in here. I'm getting ready to drive again. And I'm just checking my blood sugar because my blood sugar was awesome this morning. So I want to keep it in. I want to make sure, keep track of my blood sugar. So I'm grabbing a blood sugar strip. Here, I'll put that in first. And then that's just the meter turning on. And my ketone strip. This is a ketone. It's a Keto Mojo. It's a ketone and blood sugar. Make sure it's on. It turned off. Uh-oh. Why'd it do that for? That's weird. Oh, there it goes. It's just hard to see because it's bright. It's all bright in here, up in here. This is not the best way to clean your finger, but I don't have any alcohol prep strips. And I don't know what saliva would do to my blood sugar, but we'll see. So my blood sugar was awesome this morning. It was like perfect. Wasn't too low, because the other day it was low yesterday. It was low when I woke up. So I leave the blood there. Wow. 78 perindial. I think that's how you say it. Perindial, which means, I think I'm doing it right. I think I'm saying it right. Anyway, it's post-meal, after meal. But it's 2.5 hours perindial. But that's good. That's really good. And it was 90 this morning. Fasted after dawn effect. I can't see it. .7, I think it says, which is ketosis. Or is it 0.1? Oh, you know what's weird? What's cool? Last time I did a hard ride and got hot, my blood sugar went way up, like crazy up. And so this time, unless I didn't see the one on the 70, is that? Oh, I am not in ketosis, not even. Okay, well my blood sugar's good though. Okay. All right. Let's see, I'm gonna take this out of here. Nobody's in here still. Yeah, nobody's chatted. So now I can go out real quick, and in the replay it won't even show that I was gone. I know this because I've done it. So I'm just gonna pop out and sync my meter. All right, so I got my blood sugar done. I get back on the road, go home to my dogs. It's 1:25. I should be home in a half an hour, like 2 o'clock. Yay. Stick my meter back in my purse. Anyway, I really like that meter, being able to, it's very portable. I can take it with me on the go. I'm getting kind of nervous and excited. I'm leaving on the 15th to go on a cruise. The reason I'm nervous is because I really don't have enough money to do it. I don't really have money to spend on extras. I'm taking the plane in the middle of the night so I don't have to spend on a motel. Oh, somebody's in here. Hello. If you want to chat, go ahead, but I am driving, so right at the moment I cannot talk, but when I get home I can. I might have to go out when I get home of the live and come back, but I might be able to coordinate things so I can stay in the live and just, then I can chat, and then I can, you know, I'll have to let my dogs out. I actually need to get them their breakfast. I'll let them out because they'll need to go out and go potty, and then because I've been gone since 9:50. Yeah, 9:50. And they were out right before I left. So what is that? 10, 11, 12, 1. That's not bad. 4 hours. They've done a lot longer than that. Not that I like leaving them to wait to go potty that long, but they've done it. Excuse me. I'm gonna have to check the living room though, because my little dog has been a real jerk. He's been going in the living room. I'm gonna clean that floor so well, get it, because I sort of, you know, not really, because it was so dirty. I mean, it was bad. Like the big dog was pooping out there and the little dog. I don't even know. Like, what in the heck? The puppy just followed the older dog's lead. Like, oh, this is okay? No, it's not. And you've been doing really good not pottying in the house, and now you're just pooping in the house. And there were boxes out there because I was moving, or I was thinking I was moving, so I started to pack things that needed to be moved in the house or needed to be moved from house to house. Now I'm not moving, and the dogs, they obviously pooped in a box that had books in it, and the poop didn't touch the books. The poop was on the flap of the box. I told you my channel should be called WTMI. Cathy WTMI. Because I don't have a filter. I just share my life, man. Oh my gosh. So, yep. Anyway. Clean that room thoroughly. I picked up, my little dog did it again yesterday. There was a box in there that I hadn't moved. I cleaned it up and stuff, but he smelled something on it and decided that he was gonna pee on it, and he marked on it, and it just makes me so mad because I have caught him doing it and yelled at him and disciplined him, but he just doesn't care. Doesn't seem to care. It doesn't faze him. I'm gonna talk to my trainer about it. She thinks it's a health thing. I don't think so, because you know what? When I close that room off, he doesn't go to the bathroom in the house. He only goes in that room because he decided that, I think possibly the puppy, I think it was like a marking war. I think possibly the puppy marked in there because he's a baby and he doesn't know any better. Chucky should know better, the little dog. So anyway, Bunhead, he peed on a box yesterday. Like, he soaked it good. And I let them out all the time to go to the bathroom. It's not about that. It's just him marking, like trying to exert his manliness. And the trainer, she's a vet and she's a trainer. She's not my vet because she's a remote trainer. Like, it's called Good Pup. And we do Zoom calls every week. And she's available by chat if I need her. And anyway, it's so frustrating because I do not think it's a health thing. I think it's him being a butthead. Because every time the puppy goes outside and goes to the bathroom, Chuki has to be right there and pee right after him. Every time. No joke. It's not because Chuki has an issue. Like, he doesn't. I mean, he doesn't have a physical issue. He just has a butthead issue. I shouldn't call him a butthead because he'll be a butthead. I do think confession, saying things over your dog. I started to call him a good dog and say, you know, I do let him know, hey, what you're doing is not right. Stop it. You know what I mean? But you don't have to call a child bad or naughty or a dog bad or naughty. Label them that way, right? Or say that they're a butt or whatever. He does kind of have a king of the hill mentality, though. He has this I'm the boss of everything attitude, and I deserve all the things. And my mother, he was my mother's dog, and she would feed him a piece of toast with butter on it, just like hers, every morning. And he would eat the whole dang thing, and then he got treats from everybody in the apartment building, plus treats from my mother. And do you know what? When she took him to the vet, I was with her one time, because I went over there to help her because she was, oh, it was terrible. I stayed with her for 3 months, and then I left. And then I said, Mom, if you need me again, just, you know, let me know. And the next time I came, she passed. Boy, the people were so nice to let me over because there was somebody on the side of the road. Anyway, they were not nice. Anyway, I need to not be annoyed with people. My cruise control went off. I don't know what that's about. There. So anyway, yay. Okay, now the thermometer looks like it's accurate. It says it's 95 outside. That is correct. Earlier it said it was 83. I'm like, no, it's not 83. It's hotter. It's not out here. Anyway, it's supposed to be 100 tomorrow. I think it's supposed to be similar to what it was yesterday. Maybe a couple degrees hotter today. I really should go to my client's house that doesn't have insurance, that I go over and volunteer and get her cat boxes clean. Because I was gonna go over, today is Friday already. I was gonna go over Wednesday. Normally I go over, normally when I'm working for her, I go Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Now that I'm just volunteering, I don't always get over there 3 days a week. But when I don't get over there 3 days a week, I regret it. Because then I get there and the cat boxes are nasty sauce. She has 5 cat boxes. One of them is usually not used, but even that one was used the other day, which tells you something. And one of them was so bad they couldn't go in it, so they went in the other ones that they don't always use. Anyway, she needs the help. I was talking about my dogs. So I'm going to clean up this living room, and I'm going to be very vigilant, and I'm going to get a dog door that fits in that doorway, because the dog door that I have is not wide enough. I have very wide doors. It's an old, even though the house doesn't look old, it's old. It was built originally in 1910 and remodeled in the 90s. And because it was a one-story and it was built into a two-story. So they built a second story on, and it's beautiful. It has like a beautiful stairwell with windows all around that works great for like a greenhouse. Like it's got like a ledge, a large ledge that you can put plants on and stuff. It's pretty cool. It's really cool. I'll give you a tour around the house at some point. I gotta go one room at a time. Maybe that's partly what I do a live on today. Go in my bedroom and we clean and organize my bedroom together, because it'll motivate me to get her done. Stick my phone on the tripod, and I do have a camera, and I can use the camera on the tripod. I should do some videos on there. I don't think, I'll see if I can do lives from the camera. I think maybe it has that capacity. Can't remember. I did use it for a while. The only problem is that the battery dies quicker than the phone. So I have two batteries. I charge one and use one, and then when the battery dies I swap them out. See, the gas in here is $4.09 and my discount was 10 cents, so I paid $3.95 for gas instead of my discount. I saved 5 cents a gallon. Woohoo! If I went in Spokane, I would have gotten it for $3.70 something, unless it went up. Huh? Is that like a? I don't know what that is. Is that an EMT car? It was like a Jeep style. It had red on the side. I didn't notice what exactly that was. I couldn't read the panel, what it said. Well, I'll probably drop out again as far as in. Well, we've talked about poop, talked about my poop, talked about the dog's poop. Anyway, not much to say right now, but you guys are motivating me, and I will clean up the great room the rest of the way. I started to clean it up the other day and get things out of there so that the dogs don't have anything to mark on. And then I need to get some more of that sour apple. Is that what it's called? Anyway, it's the stuff that's supposed to deter dogs from chewing and peeing on items. loving and friendly. He loves people. He likes to meet new people. It was kind of fun. The people that came to stay, the lady, the mom, she has a fear of dogs. And her husband grew up, they had a dog rescue or something, kennel. She'll say, oh, Karis is deathly afraid of dogs. I don't know how much of that you caught because it dropped. But then Karis ended up loving the dog and took him for walks, the little dog. The big dog isn't ready for all that. He's not well enough trained, and he's afraid of people and children. He doesn't know about children. But her son got to the point where he said, well, can I pet the big dog? And I said, he's really not ready. He said, well, can I pet the big dog? And I said, he's really not ready for that. I said, tell him to lay down and stuff, but he barks when you move and stuff, and he just isn't used to having different people in the house. But he got better and better and better till the point where we could talk in the other room and he wasn't barking at us or them, you know. And they also could come in the room and sit on the other end of the room, and he stayed calm. Or he didn't stay calm, but I could calm him down. He calmed down and just, yeah, and he'd lay down and even go to sleep. So that was good. That was really good. But it was interesting. She told me at the end, she said, well, Karis and Hezekiah, they're getting used to the dog and they really like him. And I tried to tell her, I said, stop confessing over your children that they're deathly afraid of dogs. They'll continue being afraid of dogs if you are, and you voice that fear onto them. And the Bible says that fear involves torment, and a person who is afraid is tormented. And you should have a healthy fear of dangerous dogs, and you shouldn't go up and just pet a strange dog without asking the owner or sussing out if that dog is safe or not, you know. Anyway, this is the place where I drop again, so it did it again. But I'll listen to the playback, and if it's crap, I'll dump the video. But I might pull topics out to talk about in a different video. I have a list of